Up we go. Fly me to the moon and let me play amongst the stars. Let me see what life is like on Jupiter and Mars. I'm a balloon! Hello and welcome back to the truly Bedrock server. Now, as you just saw just then, we did something silly on stream, and the point is I want to do that again today, but for video, so you actually get to see the entire process from beginning to end and what I did to get that shulker to the overworld. Now, if you don't know already, that did not end very well. Bob, which was his interim name, it was his given name, not his sole name, had a hard landing and died. So the boat is up there in commemoration. We're going to reset my spawn, which is very, very loud. And then we're going to go get ourselves a little bit organised and go off and find ourselves Bob Mark II to bring back over to the overworld. Now I'm going to install this at Chaos Hill. So the original idea was to bring one for Zloy, but then someone said bring one for Silent, and then I just think, you know what, let's just have one for the community. So we're going to go put it in Chaos Hill. And I might make a big build around it that looks exactly like Shulker, and then see if I can put Bob in the mouth so it spits out levitation things at people who come by. I think that's what we're going to do. Yep, let's go. Right, before we go and do that, I'm going to show you this. I'm going to put on a projectile protection 4 chest plate. I'm going to keep my blast protection in my ender chest, which later I'll forget it's there, but you know, that'll be half the fun of trying to find it again. So the main reason that I'm doing this is when I tried last time with the Bob thing, basically I was taking a bit of a chunk each time. I think if I've got protection on a couple of items, the blast protection is kind of, because these are my best boots, I don't need to take them off, it's fine. But projectile protection 4 on the chest plate should just do me. I'm going to have a little look around and see if I've got a mending book to throw on there as well, because it'll be super handy to make sure that this is all in good order. Oof, I'm going to have to go shopping. Right, time to go to the end. Personally, I quite like flying there. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just head out and see if I can find myself a city. Now, particularly I want a city that is right next to an exit portal. Very important. I'm not laying out thousands and thousands of blocks of rail. No way. So exit portal, much required. Let's see what we get. Right, I'm just going to have a little fly around, I guess. Right, spotted, witnessed is right here. So what we've got, exit portal, couple of shulkers down below. Now the first task that I'm going to undertake is to stop the shulkers from shooting each other, because they're kind of annoying like that. So you kind of just got to get in there and build a little wall between them so they don't shoot each other. Not too bad, huh? That should stop them. Right, next. Let's get back on out and have a look at this exit portal. That's actually really close. That's amazing. Okay. Wow, calm down, Minecraft. Calm down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand under the exit portal and just make sure that I've got a nice area around me all watered up. So putting down some water there. Going to create an infinite water source by putting that there. And then I'm just going to make sure that this spreads out a good distance. Now I think the teleportation distance for shulkers is 8 blocks, somebody said. I'm not sure, I haven't tested it, but basically you just get busy with the water. That's all you need to do. So the reason that I'm doing this is to make sure that the shulker cannot teleport away from where I'm putting it. That it's only really got a handful of destinations where it can go to, rather than the huge number of destinations if there's all this ground around. Now the water normally sorts out the chorus through itself, so don't worry too much about that. Oh, water spreading in Minecraft, so satisfying. So about there, that looks good in that direction. That looks good to me all the way around. Right, next, let's take out a line from here so that we know what we're aiming for. Mostly now you don't really need to worry about the Endermen, because if you just punch them once, they're going to teleport like 32 blocks away and forget about you pretty quickly. I mean, look. Boom. Oh, no, no. Gone. I think not my problem anymore. De-aggroed, vanished. 32 block teleportation distance from where they're standing is silly, but useful. Okay, I've ran a line which is where the rail's going to go, which goes all the way from where the shulkers are to all the way over here. Basically, I placed a block underneath the shulker over there, and we'll go over there and sort that out in a moment, and you'll see exactly how I get this shulker into a minecart. Very, very easy. Not really an issue, but I'll show you anyway. Now, the next thing is I need to prep this portal up, because we've made sure that the shulker has nowhere to go in terms of once it gets here it can't teleport down, but there's loads of spaces all over this thing where it can go. So I'm going to start putting on buttons all over here to make sure that it's got nowhere to go in this direction. It takes a lot of buttons, what can I say? You got to be a little bit organised as well, because otherwise you're going to get confused. Now, something I'm going to show you whilst I'm here is I'm going to place... No, I don't have an activator rail. I'm going to place this activator rail, which I definitely didn't just pull out my inventory and edit together, right here. So the idea is we're going to get the shulker right up to there on top of an activator rail, which is not powered. Okay, let's carry on making sure that this is all proofed. Right, next up is the trapdoors. So I'm actually going to remove that button for now, and I'm going to place a trapdoor right there. I'm going to place, well, I'm going to step out on the sides here, place trapdoors on the sides around this. So what I'm creating is just this little box, which is going to break the line of sight quite strongly for the shulker, so it can't see anything much. Now, removing that button's fine, because that one's going to block that space right there. And once the shulker's in place, we're just going to like land right on top of it and place a block there so it can't move. Okay? Dead simple. Now, whilst we're at it and thinking about it, we're going to cover this one in buttons as well. So we're going to need to put a button underneath and a button on the front once we remove that block. Right, next we just need to put in the rail. I'll put in a little bit of powered stuff right here, just to make sure it makes it. And let's put that into there. Right, let's go and sort out the shulker so that it's going to go where we want it to. Now, the shulker's stood there, so if I break this block, I should be able to see it, and it can barely see me. So I can kind of just clip round corners with it. Doing that, I can get in, and you can see right there, I can see the block that it stood on, and I can place something right underneath it like that. How about that, hey? And then power it. Now all I'll need to do is link up. So that is everything in place. This has gone far too smoothly, you know, when you get worried that things have gone too well. Let's go and get ourselves a shulker. Now back on the inside here, I can place my minecart right there and it'll catch it. Now again, just be a little bit careful at that point. I'm just going to pop through here. This one shouldn't be able to see me, but I'm keeping this one live just in case this goes wrong, okay? And then I've just got to get in there and give it a nudge. Don't worry about the damage too much. You can watch it from the window. Boom. In place. Okay, I'm going to wait to land. There we go. Let's get that on. You don't have to worry about these things despawning, basically. So from here, it can't see me because actually there's a trapdoor between us. So I can break that rail and let's see, what do? Do I place a trapdoor? I think I do. So that trapdoor will break its line of sight to me like most of the way, he says, as it starts to go into its attack posture. I mean, I suppose I could spend some time trying to get it better placed. Shouldn't take more than a second. There we go. Right, fully safe now. It can't see me, it can't get at me. And now we can start tidying up some of these blocks and putting things where we want it. Now is that one... Why can't I place that on there? Is there a reason? Probably there's a reason. There's literally nothing on there, so I don't really understand why I can't place that one on there. I think there's nothing on there. Very interesting. Apparently I have to jump to make that work. Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Anyway, we're just going to break these blocks back to where the water is. And at this point, I'm kind of hoping that I've done enough watering. I think I'm going to expand it a little. Right, so something that I need to tell you guys, which I don't think I've made clear up till this point. I've put buttons everywhere except from 3 very vital locations, which is 1, 2, and the other side the same. Now that's going to make sure that when I try and push this thing out, it's going to try and teleport to one of those locations if it can. Okay, and because I'm using the activator rail, it should force it out. Anyway, we'll find out how this goes. Let's just do the thing. We've got power going there. Let's go. Oh, did I miss one? It surely looks like I did. How? Oh, that's annoying. So that one is... Clearly it found the one spot that it could make it to. Darn. Okay. Well, I think it's dead to me. I think we start again. And we expand that watery area. The slightly annoying thing here is I didn't make a mistake. There is a button there. So I know that when I did this yesterday, I used a lot more trapdoors. So maybe trapdoors are the only answer to completely block its possibilities of moving to those locations. Either way, I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to do the same again and get this going with our second candidate. Well, that was quite easy so far. Let's see how that goes. Are you taking yourself forward? No. Doesn't want to. Let's take that one out as well. And let's get ready to run round the corner and push. Push. And off it goes. We're going to watch it through the window again on its merry journey. Yeah, I think I did enough there. Oh, a minute, did it or... No, it's right in position. Okay, so this one should be okay as well. Now, I've got to break the minecart that it's in this instance because I took the block away in front, which was silly of me. But that's not the end of the world. It's all fine. It's fine. Just got to tidy things up a little bit first as well. So first things first. Okay. So from here, should we try this again? There's a handful of locations that it can go to. Once I break this, it'll either try and land exactly where it is or try and teleport. Well, that was a weird noise. Do you think it went? I mean, I can't see it anywhere. Right, the moment of truth is upon us. Let's see how that went. I need an ender pearl right there. This could be tense. Let's go. There it is. And then I just want to get out of the way of it for a few seconds. So, we've made it back to the end island. What I'm going to do is... We've already got a step ladder coming up this way. Now that's likely going to end like that. I'm going to just try and go directly to the place where it needs to be. Right, that is most of the rail all laid out. I've got a couple more difficult bits to do, but what I want to do before I do that is get down there and try and stop this guy from shooting at me, because otherwise this is going to be real difficult. So I think let's go like that. Yeah, we'll try and do this with trapdoors first. Let's see how that goes. So, ooh, my wings are not looking good. Let's go on down. There we go. That's it. That's all I needed. I've thrown down a few trapdoors just like that, which are going to break its line of sight to me. If it can't see me, it can't shoot at me. That's basically the premise, which gives me plenty of time to do this and lay out all of the stuff that I need. And even... Can I do that? No, 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 no. Close. Darn you. Just why? From here, I can just sort of clip round the corner and place a rail underneath it. Yeah, yeah. And then I've got to break this, place a rail, and push it all at the same time. So I'm going to place a powered thing there. I think, you know what, why don't we just make life easy for ourselves and do some of that instead. A couple of blocks behind it. Yeah, all of that works. So, go zoom, 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 zoom. All I need to do now is kind of just stand here, get rid of that. I'm actually going to put some rockets in hand, because if things go bad, then I want a fallback. Just like that. Then like that, and then oh blimey, okay, but we're this close. We are this darn close. Right, so all I need to do is get down there now and give it a push, and then we're off. Like that. And that was not really intended, but it's bound to happen anyway. Apparently it's got stuck. Why? Why? How? Oh, you're not powered apparently. Apparently I put the powery thingy in the wrong place. That's not going to make life nice. Right, it's going back. I saw it. Right, it is in place. I'm going to fly away because apparently some of these Endermen are angry with me. Don't know why. Never did anything to upset them. But the next step is to run up to it and break its encasement. So like that, I think. Ah, darn it. When I say break its encasement, I mean get its minecart. Right, that should make things easier. So from here... Seriously? Let's get rid of that. Gone. It is in the overworld. Let's see, is there anybody on? I need to be careful. No, it's fine. It's fine. Right, tidy up complete. Now for a slightly complicated bit. I say complicated. It's not complicated. It just requires me to break this bed, pick it up, and then move it by, like, I don't know, 2 blocks or something. There. And then when I go back through there, I come back out in the end. As you can see, I've done a really nice job of tidying everything up. Our end's pretty messy, if I'm honest. Pretty darn messy. Right, before I go through, I'm just going to organise my inventory a tiny, tiny little bit. And I want a boat. It's going to be needed. And let's switch over, because what I'm going to probably end up doing is turning up right next to the shulker, and next throw down the boat, put a leash on it, and then fly away up to the top of Chaos Hill and see how that goes. Let's go. There you are. Hello. That's good. That's all good. It's fine. It's fine. That was totally expected. And Mr. Beardstone joining at that moment. Less expected, but it's fine. I'm sort of looking at it. It's nervous making. It makes me nervous. That thing scares me. Right. Let's go up again, I think. Let's go fly a kite up to the highest heights. Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring up through the atmosphere, up where the air is clear. I'm making sure that I get hit by these bullets quite often, because otherwise I'm in trouble. Come on, hit me. Now the other thing is, apparently I can fly downwards. Ow. No. That was not the intention. Oh, this is gonna hurt. But as long as this one's okay, it's fine. It's all fine. The projectile protection works. Honestly, it really, really does. Right. Okay, we made it. He's safe. He is safe. Right, let's get out of the way. Oh my lord, look at this mess. Some poor soul is going to have to worry about this when they come flying around this area. Oh my lord, look at it. It's such a mess. It's brilliant. Oh jeez. Ah jeez. Where's my food? There it is. Right, it's time to give Bob 2 a home. Let's see how this goes. Wow, and there it is. The thing, it's all done. Oh, that's looking quite nice. I think that's looking okay. Let's take this away. That's completely seamless. Right, let's go and have a look at what we've got going on over here. So, what this is clearly a home for Bob 2. Now, Bob 2 lives at the front there. He's only just rendered in. You can see him waking up in the morning. It's early for him. Leave him alone. But I decided to do this in orange because the game files have all of the various colours in there. And, you know, we might have to bring Bob a mate at some point in the future. Like a couple of them in here. Maybe, I don't know, a whole family. 2.4 children, the whole shebang. This is quite fun. I should turn this into a game. Anyway, I quite like the orange. I think the orange looks good. Hopefully you like the orange as well. Ah, Wigglesworth is here. I need to say good morning. But there we go. I think that's looking pretty darn good myself. I think it's looking nice up there. It is looking on point. What is it? The words that people use currently? I don't know. Looking cool? Cool? Yeah, it's cool.